Son given to us, and the government will rest upon his shoulders. And his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace. There will be no end to the increase of his government or the peace on the throne of David, and over his kingdom to establish it in a hope, with justice and righteousness from then on and forevermore. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will accomplish this. Angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a village in Galilee, to a virgin named Mary. And she was engaged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of King David. Gabriel appeared to her and said, "Greetings, favored one. The Lord is with you." Confused and disturbed, Mary tried to think what the angel could mean. "Don't be frightened, Mary," the angel told her. "God has chosen to bless you. You will become pregnant and have a son, and you're to name him Jesus, for he will be very great and will be called the Son of the Most High." But Mary asked the angel, "How can I have a baby? I'm a virgin." The angel replied, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the baby born to you will be the Holy, and he will be called the Son of God." While Mary was still a virgin, she became pregnant by the Holy Spirit. And Joseph, her fiance, being a just man, decided to break the engagement quietly so as not to disgrace her publicly. As he considered this, he fell asleep, and the angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream. "Joseph, son of David," the angel said, "don't be afraid to go ahead with your marriage to Mary, for the child in her has been conceived by the Holy Spirit. And she will have a son, and you're to name him Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." All of this happened to fulfill the Lord's message, his prophet. "Behold, the virgin will conceive a child. She will give birth to a son, and he will be called Emmanuel," meaning God with us. This prophecy from Isaiah 7:14 was given 700 years before Jesus was born. Joseph woke up. He did what the angel of the Lord had commanded. He brought Mary home to be his wife, but she remained a virgin until her son was born. And at that time, the Roman Emperor Augustus decreed that a census should be taken throughout the Roman Empire. All returned to their own towns to register the census. And because Joseph was a descendant of King David, he had to go to Bethlehem in Judea, David's ancient home. Traveled from the village of Nazareth in Galilee and took with him Mary, his wife, who was great with child. And while they were there, the time came for her baby to be born. She gave birth to her first child, a son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger. That night, the shepherds were in the fields outside the village guarding their flocks of sheep.